Hi, I'm Mariana with MailChimp, and I'll be serving as your guide as you learn how to gain valuable insights about your newest customers through a survey, send them personalized marketing messages, and encourage repeat purchases, all while saving you time. This is part 2 of our 3-part series of automations designed to help turn your newest customers into lifelong fans. You can quickly replicate each example within your MailChimp account, as long as your user level is manager or higher. As a quick recap, in part 1, we created an email survey that automatically collects customer-provided data from new opted-in customers. Next, we'll go over how to build a customer journey map that'll automatically send the survey you built in part 1 to your new customers. Depending on your plan, when you connect your e-commerce store with MailChimp, you'll be able to create customer journey maps to send automated emails and offers. Ready to create a customer journey map that'll send a survey to new customers? Let's dive in. To create a customer journey map that collects data from new opted-in customers, I'll first navigate to the automations and click customer journeys. Next, I'll click create from scratch and enter a name for my journey. I'll go with new customer survey. Then I'll click the drop-down menu to choose an audience and click start building. Now, I'll filter all the customers who made their first purchase at my store. I'll click Choose a Starting Point. Then I'll click on Shopping Activity in the sidebar and choose Buys Any Product. Right now, I don't have any settings, but I do want to add a filter, so I'll click Get More Specific about who can enter this map. And I'll go with the contacts from a custom segment option, and in the drop-down, I'll set the condition as total number of orders is 1. Then I'll click Save, and click Save Starting Point to the return to the builder. Keep in mind that multiple starting points are only available for accounts on standard plans and above. Cool, well now I can see the Customer Journey Builder screen with the starting point and filter that I created. The filter is shown in gray below the starting point. Whenever a contact meets the starting point conditions, they'll be added to the journey map. Keep in mind that you can also adjust the filters of the starting point based on what you want your customer journey to accomplish. For example, you could build another customer journey map that triggers after a customer makes their 5th purchase by setting the filter to total number of orders is 5. For now, we'll continue to the next step, which is adding an email with the survey that we created in part 1. Okay, I'll come here to the sidebar on the left of the builder where I can see all the rules and actions I can include. Under Actions, I'll find Send Email with a Survey. I'll click and drag the action to the green plus icon in the center of the builder and drop it in once I have the action above the icon and see the color change. Awesome. Now I'm ready to customize my survey email. And to do this, I'll click on Get Survey Email Action on the builder, and this will open a Send Email window. First, I'll click Rename and change the email to New Customer Survey. Then I'll click Save. To change the to and from fields, I'll click Edit. Everything looks good to me, so I'll click Save. Next, I'll change the subject by clicking Edit. I'll go with something like checking in, how's it going? And add New Customer Survey for the preview text. Then I'll click Save. To choose which days and times this email is sent, I'll click Edit next to Schedule. And I'm going to leave the settings as is for now, but feel free to change it to fit your needs. Now I'm ready to design my email, so I'll click Edit Email Content at the bottom of the window. This will open an email editor screen. I see a template that's already pre-populated with my logo and some placeholder copy. And if I want to change the template, I'll click Templates in the left sidebar. Here, I can choose a pre-built template or a saved template from a previous campaign's design. For now, I'll continue designing the current template. First, I'll change the heading to something like Answer 3 questions and get 20% off your next purchase. And in the paragraph section, I'll replace the copy with a brief message that gives more details about the survey and what incentive they'll get for their time. And I want to change this button, so I'll click Take Survey. In the sidebar, I'll click the drop-down menu under Link to Survey and select New Customer Survey. I'll also make some changes to the design to fit my brand. I can do this for each section of the email. And once finished, I'll click Continue at the top right corner to go back to the builder. Finally, I want to add a time delay to my customer journey before my customers receive the survey. In the left panel, I'll drag time delay under Rules to the journey path, right here between the starting point and Get Survey Email Action. It's automatically set to 1, but if I want to change it, I can just click the time delay step and choose the settings in the drop-down menus. When I'm done, I'll click Continue in the top right corner. Then I'll click Turn On to activate the journey map. Nice! You now have a customer journey automation that will send all of your new customers a survey a week after they make their first purchase. Based on their responses, they'll have their birthday month tagged, the way they heard about your business, and a rating of how likely they are to recommend your company to a friend or family member. And that's it for part 2 of the e-commerce time saver series. To get the most out of this automation, you may want to offer customers an incentive to complete the survey and segment the responses based on their feedback, and then add some if-else rules to organize your audience based on what you've learned about them. We'll cover how to do all of this in part 3, and you can check out part 3 of this series here or return to part 1 if you need a refresher. For more information about customer journeys, check out MailChimp's Help Center.